Despite the hype surrounding James Gunn's revamped DCU, his Superman film ranks surprisingly low on this list of most awaited films of 2025. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. James Gunn will soon be debuting his revamped version of the DC Universe on the big screen through Superman, and the excitement surrounding the same is, indeed, tremendous. But even though the film is expected to give a sneak peek into what future DC films would look like under Gunn, it seems like the hype about it just isn't loud enough. This comes after the list of the most anticipated movies of 2025 recently met the light of day, quite literally amusing more than just fans as it ranked the upcoming Captain America 4 at the top. What makes this even more surprising is that the buzz surrounding this very film has crossed that of even Avatar 3 and Mission Impossible 8. As the new year swings right around the corner, a lot of fun and entertainment also looms around with it, as many star-rated projects are expected to hit the screens in the coming year. But it seems like, out of all the movies that fans are desperately awaiting to witness in 2025, James Gunn's Superman, which would kickstart his version of DCU, just isn't that greatly anticipated. Recently, Fandango released its list of the top 10 most anticipated films of 2025, and surprisingly enough, Gunn's film actually ranks second from the bottom. That said, the hype around the movie might not be that huge, since the order of the projects in the list is actually based on the responses of around 9,000 people surveyed by the outlet per discussing Film on X. According to the list, the most anticipated film that fans just can't wait any longer for is none other than the upcoming installment from the Marvel Cinematic Universe, which would officially serve as Anthony Mackie's first solo film as the new Captain America, Brave New World. Surprising, yes, especially judging from all the controversy it garnered. What's even more surprising is that this forthcoming fourth installment in the Captain America film series has actually reportedly surpassed even films like Mission Impossible, The Final Reckoning, and Avatar, Fire and Ash. While the final Mission Impossible installment ranks second from the top, this time, the third installment in the Avatar film series ranks sixth on the list. Other names on the list include Jurassic World, Rebirth, Ballerina, and The Fantastic Four, First Steps. Among these, while the fourth installment in the Jurassic World series ranks third, the long-awaited John Wick spin-off movie follows in the fourth position, with the upcoming MCU film that would reboot the Fantastic Four saga, yet again, trailing right behind in fifth. Besides these, the remaining three positions, i.e. 7th, 8th, and 10th, on the list are held by Wicked 2, the upcoming sequel to the recently released masterpiece Wicked, The Accountant 2, the sequel to Ben Affleck's titular action-slash-thriller from 2016, and 28 years later, the third installment in the horror-slash-thriller 28 Days Later film series, respectively. Of course, per the publishing site, all of the movies have been ranked at their respective numbers on the list based on fans' hype and anticipation about the same. However, judging from the reactions that netizens have to this said list on social media platforms, it seems like fans might as well not have been the ones rating all of these movies in the first place. If the way all these above-mentioned movies are ranked on the list sounds insane to you, you're actually not crazy, because a lot of other fans are expressing their genuine surprise at the same as well. If anything, a lot of them simply can't wrap it around their heads that Brave New World is, in fact, the most anticipated film of the coming new year. That said, taken to X, here's what fans have to say about the same. Judging from all these fan reactions, the only plausible explanation behind such a listing seems to be that some inadvertent error may have crept into the data collected by Fandango from those said 9,000 fans. Because if that's not it, then quite a lot of fans are really unsure who among these 9,000 people are desperately awaiting. There is a theory about how Scarlett Johansson can return to the MCU as Spider-Woman, but the more you read it, the more it gets interesting. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow met her fate in Avengers Endgame when she sacrificed herself so that Hawkeye could have the Soul Stone. As the world misses her dearly, it seems that there might be a way to bring the iconic character back. There have been several talks about how the scattered characters of the MCU are going to collide in Robert Downey Jr.'s Avengers Doomsday. Well, we'd like to pitch in on this iconic theory as well. We know it sounds a bit ridiculous at first, but Black Widow is indeed the name of a spider. No, the theory is not based just on the names of Scarlett Johansson's character and that she will become a supervillain. So, the theory starts with how her character's story ended in Avengers Endgame. Sacrificing herself for the Soul Stone, it has been quite a while since the world has seen Johansson don the iconic suit. However, a fan theory on Reddit suggests that the Lucy star could return to the MCU again, but not as Black Widow, but Spider-Woman. Not because of the name similarities, but because Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom is creating an anti-Avenger squad and Black Widow is on that list. It has been rumored that Scarlett Johansson has been clearing her busy schedule for Avengers Doomsday. The theory suggests that Dr. Doom is creating a multi-variant team of superheroes turned bad. Black Widow could be one amongst the roster and could easily portray the role of Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman. Although it does seem a bit far-fetched to be true, this theory is not without proof. A recent casting of another former MCU star has gotten fans wondering what's going on at Marvel Studios, and his casting supports this theory. It was recently reported by The Wrap that veteran actor Chris Evans has been recast in the MCU in an undisclosed role in Avengers Doomsday. Although the name of the character hasn't been revealed yet, and they are probably not going to, his casting in the film supports the above-mentioned theory. Robert Downey Jr.'s Dr. Doom might be from a different universe, hence the multiverse concept. And as such, there are infinite superheroes who have gone bad. One theory suggests that Chris Evans will be portraying the role of Captain Hydra. What if Captain Hydra and Dr. Doom needed someone alongside them to fight against the good guys? Welcome Scarlett Johansson as Jessica Drew, aka Spider-Woman. As intriguing as this theory sounds, it remains, after all, a fan theory as nothing can be confirmed or denied at this point. It would be truly great to see the stellar cast return to play the opposite roles of what they had fought and died for all these years. With Robert Downey Jr. and Chris Evans in the mix, Avengers. There is a theory about how Scarlett Johansson can return to the MCU in theaters across the US. But the more you read it, the more it gets interesting. Welcome to Stats In. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on notifications bell for more video. Scarlett Johansson's Black Widow met her fate in Avengers Endgame when she sacrificed herself so that Hawkeye could have the Soul Stone. As the world misses her dearly, it seems that there might be a way to bring the iconic character back. There have been several talks about how the scattered characters of the MCU are going to collide in Robert Downey Jr.'s Avengers Doomsday. Well, we'd like to pitch in on this iconic theory as well. We know it sounds a bit ridiculous at first, but Black Widow is indeed the name of a spider. No, the theory is not based